Hi, hello. So here we are. In the last video I was doing this knot that is a clove each, so I have left the last one if you are new here. So this is what I have made without the camera seeing. It was all this. I made 2 or 3 in the last video, and now I'm going to do the last one just for us to keep track or of where we are. So this one will be used as the stride, and this one will do the turns. So here we have the first turn and now the second turn. So everybody knows how to do this. This is very easy. It's the beginning of macrame, and here it is. So take a good look. You notice anything different in this? Look, you see, you saw there is a spring. There is a spring force now that there was not before this row of knots. Take a good look. You saw it? You saw it? So there is a spring. You see? So this is a little round up. It's very impressive. Very, very, very interesting. Because I have made only these knots, and these knots have give this a completely new stress force. So take a good look. And it will stay like this always. So it has already changed. It has changed the form of our basket. It looks almost like a plate. Very interesting. Very interesting. Well, now we are going to try to do what I have told you. A stark knot. I've not tested it yet. As I told you, I want to test it live with all of us in order for us to see, because if it is not possible to do a stark knot here, we will do something else. Okay, let's find it out. A stark knot becomes by this. We do a loop. Then we take this string that is on this side of the loop, and we just pass it from under to up. And this string closes the loop, so the loop stays closed. In here we do another loop. Here we have to be careful because these loops, they make a twisting on the rope. So we take D1 in here and we do this with all. So we are going to do this with all. Alright, we have already here, we have a space, a huge space here. Okay, so I was not able to avoid this space. But actually it is different from how it was before doing the clovage, because now it is there is an uniformity of the rope ends. These ends, they are uniform. They are with the distances between them are all the same. So we are better than we were, but I don't know. I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with this. You see, we have here already a force up. To make it down, we have to force it down. And this is against the basket. The basket always has a hole here. And this one is up, so cannot make a fit because it is already like this. And the fit should be like this. So it was a good trying, but no, this is not possible to do here. How amazing. So it is not yet this time that I can do a stark knot for all us to see. So this form in the air is very interesting for the basket, but for doing what I have in mind, it is not good. remember what I tell you a long time ago. I tell you that we cannot go against the work. If I did that, I was going against the work. It's not a good idea to go against the work. We should always go along the work. So if the work is coming up, you cannot force it down. See, I force it down, and then when I use the basket and put something in the basket, it will come up. And then the feet is not a feet, it's something in the air. Now that's impossible, right? So, well, we could just raise our basket from here. We could start to make some square knots in here and just bring it up. This has already made something, so it's not something that it is not without a purpose. Unless we can make something here. Oh, perhaps, wait a sec. Perhaps just passing this one over this one, and this one over this one, and this one over this one. And there we have our strings looking down. Can it be made? Well, probably yes, but I don't know. This is over this one, this is over this one, this is over this one. Well, you see here already, right? You see it here. We have the uniform rope endings that we need. But now to do a stark knot here, I don't know. It's still on the air. I think it's still on the air, unless this is a paradox, and we are facing a dilemma. The dilemma is to make it or to not make it. This is quite interesting here, right? But for a feet, I don't think so. It's an interesting effect, and I could bring the rope ends to where I want. Okay, I have to see how much is this. Let's find it out. Oh, it's a lot. Take a good look. 2 fingers. This thing, if it is like this, alright, this one is here. But when it does this, it is 2 fingers high. 2 fingers. Or even more. 2.5 fingers. Almost 3 fingers high. From the ground to the up. To this up. It's a lot, you see. I can put my hand almost to the center. This is the center and my hand is here. Take a good look. I can put my hand here because of this form that it has assumed. So if I pass these ones here, no way I will get here. If I do the stark knot, it will stay on the air. Alright, bye bye stark knot. So I cannot do a stark knot here. I have to think of something else for the basket, or I have to consider it to undo all these clove each knot. It's nothing to undo. This is nothing. But before I undo it, I would like to test something here. Can we do, let's try to do here a square knot, just to see how good this square knot will stay here. So we have, okay, we have one to this side and one to this side and a center. Let's do let's do the most strong stark knot, the most strong square knot, the variation of the square knot. Let's see. Oh, let's see how good this will stay. Let's find it out. Okay. Do we have any advantage in having this knot on top of these two clove edges? You remember in the last video it was a knot directly from this knot. Now there is clearly an interval here. Well, I think it's not bad. I think that this has its own purpose, right? Well, I will do a stark knot some other time. Is as I tell you, we cannot go against the work. I cannot go against it. And this curve is precisely this concave, convex, I don't know how to call this. But this movement, like this, it's very appropriate for the basket. And it was very interesting that the clove edges were the responsible for this in the first place. So, okay, let's follow it. Let's follow it. So we have 10 minutes more, 5 minutes, so I'm going to do it all. Or I will close the video here just to don't have too much a big video. I think this is okay. Actually, this is strong. Actually, this is very strong. And it will stay well, right? Let's find out. We are still testing, so I'm going to do here already the D knot from the second row of knots, because I want to know, I want to see how good this will stay. Okay. Alright, so here we have it. Okay, I think this is okay for a basket, and this is not bad also. You see it, it's very strong, and the connection, it is also very appropriate. Okay, I'm going to follow it like this. So we are going to do one more here, and then I'm going to close the video, because this now is to do all the same. So I'm going to do just this one. And here we go. I always say that the piecework, has a life of its own. And here it is the interesting example. I was with an idea, but that idea, it's not possible to do. So I cannot force it, cannot go against that. If I go against that, it will not be good. It will never be good. It's much more interesting to follow what the work wants. So the work wants these like this, okay, let's do it. I will show you the stark knot soon, I promise. I promise. Okay, so here it is. Alright, I'm glad. I'm going to work the first row entirely and then the second row entirely, and then I will come back to see how good this is. But right now I think it's very interesting. Take a good look. So good, isn't it? I think it is better with these two knots here than directly. I think. I don't know. But is as I say, if you feel that these actually don't do nothing in the work, you just do it as in the other video, directly. It's the same thing. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.